Hi everyone, J7Jace here, bringing you the top 5 best mods for Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions. Even though there are some amazing mods for the PS1 version, I thought it would be great to show some love to some underappreciated gems, which you should give a try. Just note that this applies only to the PSP version of the game, so if you still have your UMD, you can back that up to your PC and play it on an emulator, which I highly recommend. While there are some controversies and a divide among the community for this version, I personally think it's wonderful as there's more content, side quests, multiplayer, and you can even unlock Dark Knight, which you couldn't previously. These mods will vary on what they do, they're all spectacular, so let's check them out. Coming in at number 5 is Final Fantasy Tactics 2.4 Ivalice Remastered or Valeria. I showcased this mod on my channel before, but it's a wonderful rework and gameplay overhaul of War of the Lions. Many of the weaker jobs like Squire and Archer have been revamped so they can do decent damage, and their stat growth won't hinder you in the long run as well, so you can play with more variety. The unique Knight Sword skills have also been weakened as they were clearly in a league of their own, and for those of you that wanted a nerfed Orlando, this mod does exactly that, which I don't like, but hey, at least Balmafra ends up joining. Some other features that make the game more unique are that enemies in random and story battles will scale with the level of your characters, so gaining too many levels can punish you. Bravery and faith can't be manipulated or changed, making characters more unique. And the last thing that I think is really cool is that some support abilities are exclusive to certain jobs, like dual wield being allowed only on Ninja. Valeria offers a very distinctive playthrough, which will give you an entirely new Final Fantasy Tactics experience. Last but not least, the creator is a nice guy. In 4th place, I have to go with the Unreal mod. I love how Ramza now has Zalbag's unique abilities, every job has a passive ability, and some weapons have been drastically improved, such as Dragon Rod and Staff of the Magi. In terms of difficulty, enemies will scale with your party, they have stronger than normal equipment, and monsters will have 3 abilities or their hidden one, making them more deadly. On top of this, the random encounters have been changed, and there are some really cool ones that we can experience, especially in Midlight's Deep. Overall, it's just a fun time made by someone who is a hardcore FFT fan and longtime viewer of the channel. In 3rd place, it has to be Final Fantasy Tactics 2.5 or Tweak. The latter isn't the coolest name in any way, shape, or form, but this mod brings a lot of quality of life changes and also nice improvements to most things, such as being able to control guest characters, being able to rename characters, easier unlock requirements for Dark Knight, and overall balancing reworks for things like heavy armor, weapons, and unique Knight Sword skill abilities. This mod is a fan favorite among many and seems to be the most popular for the War of the Lions, with the current video made by me sitting at over 100,000 views. Just a very well made mod. Glad I called it 2.5 though. For 2nd place, the PvP patch made by Tactics League and made popular by Tactics Live is a work of art. While its main imperative is for a more balanced approach to multiplayer, which it does very well, it also transitions pretty smoothly into the single player in my opinion. Sword skills cost MP, certain unique characters like Cloud have been improved, things like heavy armor have been reworked, so there's more of a reason to use them now, passive job class abilities, and much more. Overall, it's not just a great way to replay the story with some changes, but it's a fantastic way to play the underutilized multiplayer feature, which so many people have forgotten about or don't even know about. It's thanks to Yoshinja and Mikey that we get to experience and play Final Fantasy Tactics Rendezvous and Melee in the present day with modern technology. Just wonderful. Finally, the greatest mod in my opinion, the Lamborghini of Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ron Jeremy of War of the Lions, the Slowdown Removal patch. When this remaster came out on the PSP, this was the main thing people hated about the game. In this patch, it removes the massive slowdown that occurs nearly on all abilities. All the rest of the mods also have no slowdown in them. I have to put this in spot number 1 as people just love to play the base game. That's it for my video on the best mods for Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions. Like, comment, or subscribe if you love this game, and I'll see you in the next one.